Here's a little walkthrough on this 1930 real steel Ford Roadster pickup. It's got the flat head. Motor runs smooth. You can see how smooth it runs. We've got the fan here. It's the Deuce carbs, but we're only running one carburetor. It seemed to run really good with one. You could probably hook up the other two and it'd have even more power, but we just wanted it to be economical and run good. Always had its oil changes. The tires are okay, tread's okay. We don't really drive it a lot, but it, you know, you could look at that. White walls. These are faux exhausts here, of course. The real exhausts are underneath, and along with the hidden surprise. A lot of guys will come up to a car show and ask, where's the alternator? And then I'll be like, oh no, it doesn't have one. It's a special motor. Actually, the alternator's underneath here. There it is. Runs and drives great. It's 4-speed. We'll include the original 1930 plate there if you want it, or since you're in a different state, let me know. I would like to keep that, actually. I'd actually like to keep that. You can get a 1930 plate in whatever state you are. Light there, blue dots. The doors might need adjusting a little. This is a parking brake. We keep our papers back here, insurance, everything. There's not a lot of room here. It is possible to shorten the steering column, but probably not needed. Oil pressure, heat gauge. There's a few gauges under here you might need to know about. This is the fan. If you're on a hot day and you're sitting at a stoplight, you want to turn this fan on. That's how you do it. But most of the time it runs about 180, 190. This is the choke. When you go to start it, you can take the key out here. When you go to start it, got it in neutral. I pull the choke a little bit. You turn the key, and then this button right here starts it. It's a push button start. Right there, push button start. Here's the horn, but the wiring or something, it started making a weird sound. We're not sure. That's the only thing that we're not sure on this horn right here. You can kind of hear it doing something. This is a fuel cutoff. You shut that off, it will cut off the fuel. Most people don't even know this is under here. These gauges are underneath here. But that is a fuel cutoff. Here are the lights, this button. And then this is the flashers. So those are the main components. Clutch, brake, foot pedal. Just wanted to give you a little bit. In the back here, you take these little clips out. You can raise that up. What I do is I put everything right here. There's a gas tank, and I've got a little bar in the back here that you can measure the gas if you want. Let me get this little bar out. This little bar, fuel, gas gauge. You can stick that down in there. Tell how much gas. I just look and I tell how much gas I've got. Put that back there. You can tell the gas in here. And we put a little additive in there, a little gas treatment. Also, this is a quick cut off. You can disconnect the battery there when you're not driving it for a while. I have a little thing here, or I just take that off, set all the stuff in here, close it, and when I go to drive it again in the summertime or car show, hook everything back up and put that back there. Grab these. And you could dress this rear end up somehow. You could put some metal in here and make it nice and keep your cleaning stuff. We never did that because we just drove it quite a bit and just enjoyed it. It always won trophies at the car shows. People love it. Put these back in. And that's pretty much it on this thing. Underneath's real clean. You can see it idles great. Runs good. I'm 5'10". I'll go ahead and get in for for you and show you. So I sneak in, I step right on the clutch and then give it a little gas. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward, but it's a real 1930 Ford, all steel. There's a rear view mirror, like a side mirror, and then that's the rear view, actual rear view. No blinkers, of course. I painted that red and white, this dash piece, to match it. I do have a set of white walls that would fit this, but they don't necessarily go with this. Let me know if you're interested in them, but they're brand new. Here's my 66 Chevy truck. Here's my car garage. But we've got quite a few cars, and we love playing with hobbies. I'm getting ready to buy a 1935 Ford, absolute pristine. So there you go.